30.2, finding the domain of square root functions. Okay, to find the domain, we're going to take this expression right here out from the root, the negative 5x minus 60, and set it greater than or equal to 0. Then we're going to solve for x. So first I'll add 60 to both sides. This will give me negative 5x is greater than or equal to 60. Then we're going to take the negative 5x greater than or equal to 60, and I want to get rid of the negative 5, and so I'm going to divide both sides by negative 5 in order to get the x by itself. Now when we divide by negatives, we get a sign change here. So instead of being a less than, a greater than, we'll get a less than or equal to. So the negative 5's cancel, we end up with x. This changes to a less than or equal to, and positive divided by negative is going to be negative, and 60 divided by 5 is going to be 12. So this is x is less than or equal to negative 12. On a number line, less than will go to the left, and the 12, negative 12, will be on the right. And so that will be represented by parentheses negative infinity, comma, negative 12, bracket. Okay, let's take a look at number 5. We're going to take the expression underneath the radical, which is 18 minus 3x. We're going to set that greater than or equal to 0 and solve for x. So we're going to subtract 18 from both sides, and this is going to give us a negative 3x greater than or equal to a negative 18. Now we need to solve for x by dividing both sides by a negative 3. So dividing this by negative 3 here, and the other side also by negative 3, gives us a sign change, and instead of a greater than or equal to, this is going to change to a less than or equal to. So the negative 3's cancel out, we get x less than or equal to, negative divided by negative will give us positive, and 18 divided by 3 gives us a 6. So x is less than positive 6. That graph will look like this. It'll go to the left, okay, and it'll be a closed circle on 6 to the right. So to the left, interval notation, you'll have a parentheses negative infinity to 6 with a bracket, and that's our domain. And this is our domain here. Okay, number 6. To find the domain here, we're going to take, let's see, the entity here, 18 minus 4x, and set this expression here greater than or equal to 0. And then we're going to solve for x. So I'm going to subtract 18 from both sides, and this will give me negative 4x is greater than or equal to negative 18. Now I'm going to take negative 4x greater than negative 18, and I want to get rid of the negative 4. In order to get rid of the negative 4, I'm going to have to divide both sides by negative 4. But this will give me a sign change as well, divided by negatives. So we'll end up with x is less than or equal to negative divided by negative is positive, and we get 18 over 4. But we can simplify that by dividing both by 2, and we'll end up with a positive 9 over 2. Okay, so the graph of this will look like line segment here, less than, we'll go to the left, closed circle on 9 over 2 here, and our graph will be parentheses to the left with negative infinity, 9 over 2 on the right with a bracket. Lastly, we have the square root of 4x. We'll take the expression out, which is the 4x, and set it greater than or equal to 0. Then we're going to divide both sides by 4 in order to get x by itself. This will give us x is less than or equal to 0, because 0 over 4 simplifies to a 0. So we need a line segment here, and since this is a greater than sign, we'll put a little arrow there. Looks just like the greater than sign, and a closed circle here for the 0, because we have the equal, and this is written as bracket 0 to positive infinity to the right.